Hello, my name is Manish Chowdhary. I'm the founder and CEO of GoECart. I'm joined here with Stephen Roper of Wholesale Accessory Market, a great client of ours that we've been working with for last several years at the ETAIL USA show in Atlanta. We're about to close the show in a couple of hours, and Stephen, thank you for taking the trip all the way from Alabama and joining us here.
You're welcome, Manish.
Well, tell us a little bit about what Wholesale Accessory Market does. You are a multi-channel retailer. You have different, you sell via different channels. You have different groups of customers, retail, wholesale. Tell us a little bit about your business, please.
We sell fashion accessories online to retail customers. We sell to the wholesale market as well. We do have a brick and mortar, one store, and we sell everything from handbags to apparel to jewelry, sunglasses, scarves, you name it, whatever's hot.
Right. So there's a lot of fashion and apparel is a very hot segment of the e-commerce in the e-commerce world, and the competitive pressures are very high. You decided to migrate and re-platform to GoECart nearly 3 years ago. Tell us a little bit about what motivated you to make the change. Why did you migrate? Why did you re-platform from the previous provider?
I felt we were in almost boxed into a situation to where we couldn't grow with the company we were with. We're kind of in that mid-market level. We're not a little bit bigger than dealing with a small e-commerce company, but at the same time not big enough to go with the really big guys like an IBM. But really just looking for that mid-market e-commerce system that would allow us to grow, allow us to plug in what we needed to plug in to serve our customers. Every business is different, and we just couldn't. I don't think we could make it with a cookie cutter system.
Thank you, Stephen. I think that's a very accurate statement, because that mid-market merchant base that's a very lonely place as far as systems are concerned. There are not a lot of providers or systems that cater to that mid-market, and especially not with the complete end-to-end commerce suite, which allows you to run all your operations on one application, from online storefront to brick and mortar point of sale, to call center, telephone orders, customer service, pick, pack, ship, warehouse, fulfillment, and even mobile. So tell us about, how has that worked for you? Using multiple disparate systems connected versus having everything in one place. Do you see, has that benefited you in any way?
Yes, trying to pull it all together from different companies really just didn't work. It's just at any given time, something's not going to work with the other, and to have it all in one place and all in one system is really what we needed. It's really benefited us and streamlined our company processes. Really, I would never go back.
So, Stephen, you put the GoECart mobile solution in play last year, and the results have been very promising and fairly outstanding. Please tell us a little bit about the results that you got through the mobile solution we put in place.
The results have been pretty amazing. We've seen over 300% increase in sales just on mobile alone since last year, and also our conversions have doubled. And mobile was so important to us because our customer base are those young ladies and middle-aged ladies, and that's what they do at night, is they're on their phones, and that's where we need to catch them, and that's so important.
These are busy moms and busy people, and mobile is obviously exploding, and we are really happy for the results that you've received. 300% increase in mobile sales, more than double mobile conversion, pretty much instantly off the gate from the time we put it in play, and we're making further improvements in the coming months and weeks. So I think we should see that number climb even further. So thank you for sharing that stat. I think it's very promising, and we look forward to pushing that number even higher.
That's right.
Since before you came to GoECart, you did a very thorough evaluation of prevailing platforms and software, and then you decide to select GoECart. GoECart is certainly a lot more cost effective than the IBM and Oracle and other systems like those, but it's certainly there's a much larger investment required than the low-end Shopify, BigCommerce, Volusion, and the like. You've also been on Volusion in your past life. Talk a little bit about the value that the GoECart product and service brings to the table, and have you received the value that you were looking for? Because you've consistently renewed with us several times. You consistently recommitted to the GoECart company and the product. Tell us about the thought process that went into that.
Yeah, the value is there. It's been an amazing experience. From the very beginning, the training that we got was just really incredible, and it just prepared us for a whole new system that took us to new levels. And just being able to call and get somebody on the phone anytime we need to do that, anytime we need something, the quick support response has been just really awesome. And the value you get from a system like this, as opposed to what you would spend from a much larger company, is just incredible. So I think we're real happy with that.
And do you feel that GoECart contributes to the idea and strategy, and is you can buy a tool anywhere? Talk to our viewers a little bit about how do you feel GoECart's participation is whenever you come up with a problem or a challenge. Does GoECart partake in any of those brainstorming, and what kind of suggestion and advice and ideas and collaboration do you get from GoECart?
Yeah, typically when we have a project or an issue to where something needs to be changed or something needs to be added, we go through a process with GoECart of with an account manager, and sometimes with Manish as well, to really dissect that problem and evaluate that, and really determine what's the best way to attack that problem or project. And it's usually not just a quick decision. There's a lot of thought process put into it, and which I'm appreciative of, because I'm a bit of an impatient person, but these guys kind of help me break it down and make sure I'm doing the right thing and making the right decision. So I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you, Stephen. I really appreciate your time. Any other parting thoughts or comments you might have for other retailers who might be looking to change platforms or looking to come to an all-in-one suite as opposed to dealing with multiple disparate systems? Any parting thoughts or comments or advice?
Well, when I chose GoECart, it wasn't because you guys called me. I found you guys in the Internet Retailer Guide and amongst a lot of other people, but to focus on that mid-market software, you guys stood out, and you've not let me down, and that's what's important. I have a lot of confidence in you, and I know we made the right decision. So, I would recommend you guys to just about anybody.
Well, thank you, Stephen. Appreciate your time. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming.
Manish.